We all know how our favorite movies end, but what if I told you that some of them were supposed to finish in a completely different way? Today, we'll look at 10 alternate endings that almost changed cinema forever. 10. Titanic 1997. We remember the heartbreaking finale. Jack sacrifices himself so Rose can live. But James Cameron actually filmed another ending. In it, the older Rose reveals the heart of the ocean in front of everyone, gives a dramatic speech, and only then throws it into the sea. It felt over the top and cheesy. Cameron realized the quiet, personal moment was far more powerful, and that's the version we got. 9. I Am Legend 2007. In the theatrical cut, Will Smith's character blows himself up to save others. But in the original book, and in an alternate ending, the infected creatures aren't monsters at all. They're intelligent beings, just trying to rescue one of their own. This twist completely flips the story. Neville realizes he was the real monster all along. 8. The Shining 1980. In Kubrick's masterpiece, Jack freezes to death in the maze. But one version had Jack surviving while his wife and son died. That would have left us with the victory of evil, rather than resistance against it. Instead, Kubrick chose the chilling shot of Jack's face in the photo, cementing him as part of the hotel forever. 7. Avengers Endgame 2019. We all cried when Tony Stark sacrificed himself with the snap. But in early drafts, Iron Man actually survived. Marvel decided the saga needed a true climax. Stark's death became the emotional punch that fans will never forget. 6. Alien 1979. Ripley is cinema's ultimate survivor, but she almost didn't make it. In the original script, the xenomorph kills Ripley, then mimics her voice over the radio to lure in more humans. If that had happened, the entire Alien franchise as we know it would never have existed. 5. Get Out 2017. The ending, we know Chris escapes and survives, felt like justice. But Jordan Peele filmed a much darker version. The police arrive, and Chris is sent to prison, framed for murder. That would have turned the story into a brutal social commentary with no relief. Peele chose hope, and audiences loved it. 4. Blade Runner 1982. Ridley Scott's original vision was ambiguous and haunting, but the studio forced a happy ending, with Deckard and Rachel driving off into the countryside, accompanied by a cheesy voiceover explaining everything. Fans hated it. Years later, Scott released his director's cut, the darker, mysterious version we know and love today. 3. Terminator 2 1991. In the final cut, we're left with uncertainty about the future. But in the alternate ending, we see an elderly Sarah Connor in a peaceful future where Judgment Day never happened, and John is now a senator. James Cameron cut it because he wanted the story to remain open, and of course, to allow sequels. 2. Rocky 1976. The underdog story of Rocky Balboa is legendary. But originally, Rocky wasn't going to be a hero at all. In early drafts, he was supposed to throw the fight for money, becoming a sellout instead of an inspiration. Stallone fought to keep Rocky pure, and that's why the character became a symbol of hope. 1. Pretty Woman 1990. We think of this movie as a fairy tale romance, but the script was originally a gritty drama. Edward dumps Vivian back on the street, and she goes back to her old life. Instead, the studio turned it into the Cinderella story we all know. That decision made Pretty Woman one of the most iconic rom-coms of all time. Sometimes, one small choice by a director changes everything. Without these alternate endings, some of our favorite movies might not even be remembered today. So, which of these shocked you the most? Drop your answer in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more untold stories from cinema.